Big up, everybody. Welcome. We're going to talk about the game today. Well, it's tomorrow now, but we're going to do the preview. We're going to talk about who we think is going to start the game. We're not going to get the play line up, but we're just going to discuss it today. I think it's self-explanatory now who's going to start. So I'm going to bring in my coach. He's my partner in crime. He's Mr. Toto! Abba! Big up, Toto. How's it going, bro?
Yeah, it's going well, man. It's going well, you know. What can I say? It's just another Liverpool game, isn't it? I think it's not going too well. We're gonna scrap for 3 points. But how I'm feeling all right, yeah.
That's it, man. That's what it's all about, man. We're just chilling, just gonna get on with it and just ride it out. That's all we can do, man. Just ride out the season.
Yeah.
Because what else can we do? You know, there's nothing else we could do. So what are you saying, Toto?
It's going to be a tough game. I think I say this every time when I come on this channel that every game is going to be a tough game because it is. At the end of the day, the Premier League is getting more competitive now, and you're not expecting a guaranteed win.
What are you talking about? Threw the kids under the bus?
I think nothing's about Slot.
What happened? What happened, Paul?
Yeah, I don't know about that. If you could tell us, and I think if you did that, it's a bit out of order. But the kids, well, regarding the lineups and the preview and all that, I listened to that press conference. It's just I didn't really understand.
I didn't listen to it.
I didn't really understand what he was saying. In my opinion, what I did caught on though is that the lineup situation is that look. I chose the players, so it's going to be similar. It's going to be the same for this game, and that's just in my opinion anyway. I don't know how he's interpreted it. I'm not going to take words out of his mouth, but what I think of it by seeing that is that he's going to go with the same thing, the same lineup, the same everything.
Yeah, 1 second, Toto.
Going into that game. Seriously, I don't know what we're going to do. I think we performed all right against City. We just switched off toward the end, and that's why we conceded. We switched off at the end of the day, and that is why we never went and won that game. There's a lot of issues in this squad. There's a lot of issues. There's youth players who deserve a chance and not getting a chance. Slot's not really a youth-focused manager. We're out of centre-backs. We've got a very, very small squad going into this season. We were setting up ourselves for failure. We're setting ourselves up for failure. That's what we was doing. With a small squad, a lack of centre-backs, top-heavy, all attack, no defence, and this is exactly what happens. You leak goals, you concede, you lose games. Ekatike struggling with fitness, but we've got no one in replacement for him. We've got Calvin Ramsey on the bench at right back. We've got no available right backs at the moment. I'm not sure if Gomez is back, but players like Calvin Ramsey should be getting chances. Players like Angamo should be getting chances. Players like Leone should be getting chances. More minutes on the pitch. Not necessarily start, but more minutes. Angamo, I think, should be starting over Gakpo. I think Gakpo's two recent performances has been all right, but again, the overall picture, he's been crap this season, in my opinion. He's been crap this season. And I'm sure a lot of Liverpool fans would agree. Gakpo's been crap this season. So, when are these kids going to get a chance off the bench? When are they? When? Because that's the question I'm asking. We've got a small senior squad. What's the last resort? What's the next option? The youth players, the youth team. Play the youth. You got a lot of youth players. Play the youth. Maybe they can get into the senior team. Engamo's already in the senior team. And Naomi's already got his senior contract.
I'm
not sure about the others, but Naomi and Angamo especially have got their senior contracts, so they should be playing more minutes
Yeah.
in the senior. They got offered their senior contract. They were happy they got their senior contract doing the first team. They expect minutes. And don't say 5 or 8 minutes is minutes. No, it's nowhere near enough. I just don't know what it is. Usually logical for a manager that makes substitutions around the 55th, 60th mark, maybe 70th at the latest. And if we're making a defensive substitution, if we're trying to see out the game, maybe the 80th, 85th minute. But players like Engamoa should be in place for Gakpo. If Gakpo's not playing well, or if Gakpo is running out of steam, bring Engamoa on. You got McAllister, who's not really been playing well. Okay, bring Naoni on or Curtis Jones. I just think Slot has his favourites in this team. And when he's got his favourites, he's a very stubborn manager. Slot is. And we said this last season that Slot was a stubborn manager. And this is what we're getting now. This is what we're getting. We're getting stubbornness. We're getting players who deserve chances. Gakpo starting every game. I can't get my hand round how's he starting. He's our main starting left winger. I still don't get it. Me. Because every time Engamoa plays senior football, the guy's fearless, man. He's skillful. It's not just about... People can have all skills, but no finish or no pass. Engamoa can cross a ball in. Engamoa can pass. He can pick a pass out right. He's good on the wing. He can take players one-on-one successfully. Something that we're missing. Gakpo's not really a one-on-one winger, really. He's your cut inside man, look for Kerkez. Now he's actually looking for Kerkez. Salah used to be a great one-on-one winger. He's not anymore. Right? He's still got the pass. He's still got the quality. But the pace, that power, that dribble, he looks like he's lost it, Salah, this season. So we should be looking down to the youth and say, look, we need to give you a chance. We should give you a chance, like Klopp did when he was there.
Yeah.
I use Klopp as an example because he liked to develop youth. He liked to, but Slot don't.
Or maybe he's scared to.
He talks about the youth academy.
His job's on the line.
Even last season, never really played the youth. He never really played them. Like the only good player there. If you want him, you want to get his physicality up, get him playing more Premier League games. He's the most physical Premier League in the world. Engamoa. I think Engamoa is a certified starter in my opinion, because we never brought a left winger. We've got Gakpo there. Gakpo's not playing well. Why is Engamoa not playing? And I think this is the way we play. I don't know what the tactics are anymore. Seriously.
I don't think he's a certified starter, but he should play more regular. Engamoa, I wouldn't say he's a certified starter, like start every game. I wouldn't put that on him, but I think he's definitely he should be playing more regular. Rio, I don't know why they give him the contract of just going to leave him on the bench. He proved himself against Newcastle that he can come and be an impact player. He doesn't even use that. He doesn't even use him for an impact player. He just
all right.
Let me just bring up this thing. I was looking at this stat thing about the Liverpool's the games this season. I was just looking at it today. Let's take that message down. Running one and gone. Edit.
Yeah.
One and gone. So let's bring this up. Right, I'm just looking at this stat now. So look at that, yeah. So basically, Liverpool, the first 5 games, this is when we were winning. The last moments of the game when we was getting them games. And I remember Carragher saying it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Eventually, it's going to catch you out, innit? So it worked for the first 5 games. Against Bournemouth, Newcastle, Arsenal, Burnley, and Everton. But it's when we got to Crystal Palace, that's when it all started to crumble. You could see there on Crystal Palace match week 6, 7, 8, and 9. We lost 4 games in a row. 4 games.
That's United as well.
So the matches were Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Man United, and Brentford. We should have won all them games. I don't care if Chelsea, we should have beat them.
So
Chelsea weren't really that good then.
we should have beat them. We should have beat them.
Yeah.
So now we're looking into zoom up a bit more. So after the Chelsea one, we beat Aston Villa, match week 10, and we won. And then we got 2 losses back to back against Man City and Nottingham Forest. So again, we still can't beat Nottingham Forest since we've been with your Slot. Still can't beat Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
We just got and to change the manager, and they're in horrendous. They're crap, and we still can't beat Nottingham Forest. So they actually beat us. So that was 2 back-to-back losses then. Then we come back and won in match week 13
That was home
against West Ham. We won that one. And then we draw 2, Sunderland and Leeds back-to-back. And then we went on a 3-match winning streak, Brighton, Tottenham and Wolves. And then look at the draws there. Leeds, this is where we all fell apart. If we would see these games here on match week 19, if we would have just won all them games there, what we should have, we would have been right up there then. It's these draws that have killed us. It's the draws. So you got Leeds, Fulham, and Arsenal, and Burnley. Yeah? That's basically all draws. That's match week 19, 20, 21, and 22. And then after that, we lose against Bournemouth. Yeah? In match week 23. Let me just put that stat thing down. And then, what's the next one? We'll just move that down. And then now we get to Man City, then we lose. So basically, this season, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've only won 11 matches this season out of 25. 11 matches.
Mm. That's not like us, isn't it?
That's crazy. When you look at it that way, you just think to yourself, nah, that's really, really bad.
I think the draws have kind of compensated for it a bit. And
that's killed us. The draws have killed us. Look how many draws we got, man. That has killed our season.
And the cup games that we've won, because we're doing better in the cups than we are in the league, obviously. We're doing good in the Champions League. We're doing good. We're doing good in the FA Cup, not the Carabao.
Yeah, this is just the league.
But you know about the league. The league, we're very, very poor in.
I'll bring it the Champions League one in a minute.
We're looking very, very poor. I just think in the way we play, we haven't really got a control. We haven't really got a control of the game. It's just a no tempo. Sometimes it's just slow. If you're gonna play that safe passing route or whatever like that, you know, teams play like that and sometimes win games. But you gotta add a little bit of tempo in there. You gotta add a little bit of style, because it seems like even though if we do add a little bit of tempo and style, we've got no control in defense. Our defense is leaky. It's like that Bernardo Silva goal. How easy you just run through them. Virgil was there. Ibu was there. Both of them was there. And especially Virgil. Virgil was there, and he just ran past him. He got the run on him, and then he got a goal. It was just like looking at it. He looked very easy. He's like, we was good for the majority of the second half, controlling. Right, I gotta say, we was controlling the game. And then we get one goal after how many times we tried to build up for a goal. We finally build up for a goal. 5 minutes after, we go and concede.
Because we shit
all
the bed.
All that momentum.
Because we shit the bed.
We just scored. We couldn't defend properly. We couldn't defend properly at that specific moment. Five minutes all it took them to score. It took us that long to score, and then as soon as they got the ball, they take 5 minutes. Straight away they got the ball. They got the top 5. It's like an end-to-end game. It weren't an end-to-end game. I say. To be fair, sometimes it was. In spells it was end-to-end. But we took how many minutes to build up a goal? They take the ball, 5 minutes. They get a goal, and then they're drawing. And all that momentum we got from scoring that goal all went out the window. So we couldn't defend properly for that specific moment. Because Virgil stepped up his line for some reason. I don't know why he was trying to play the offside trap. But then Bernardo Silva got through, and then he went on the score.
Nobody in the middle.
But again, I think that's just a team fault. That's a team fault.
The way we're structured, isn't it?
Left a lot of spacing behind.
Did you see how many players? There was that big gap in the middle.
Yeah.
He had a nice free run on it, and then Alisson come out and assaulted him.
Yeah.
But anyway, look, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm looking at that, and it's not good.
It's not good. It's not good. It is not good. I remember at the beginning of the season, and Jamie Carragher, he said at the beginning of the season, we don't look right, we look unbalanced, we look top heavy. Everybody was saying, nah, you don't know what he's talking about. What are you talking about? Everybody laughed at Jamie Carragher because they were saying, look how many players we just brought. We look good. What are you talking about? This is before the ball was even kicked. This was the first game of the preseason. First game it was. And everyone's saying, nah, we don't look right. He said he don't look right, don't look. And everybody just laughed at him. They're not laughing now, are they? He was right all along. We're top heavy. We didn't have no defenders. We didn't bring no defenders in. And if you look at it's just bad. It's really bad. It is really bad. Now, if you look at the Champions League record, if you go through the Champions League, that's like completely different. I know we lost 1 or 2, but it's still not that bad. To the Champions League. So, league phase, we won the first one, Atletico Madrid, lost to Galatasaray. We beat Frankfurt. We beat Real Madrid. We lost to PSV, which we should never have lost to them. We beat Inter Milan. We beat Marseille, and we beat Karabakh. So our record in the Champions League is not that bad.
Yeah,
you know, I think it's quite decent in the Champions League. This is why I remember at the beginning of the season when Florian Wirtz, he didn't adapt to the Premier League because obviously he's not going to adapt straight away. Coming from the German League straight to the Premier League. And I think he's only with 21, 22. It's going to take him a while to adjust, isn't it? It's going to take him a while to adjust to the Premier League. But I think even when he wasn't adjusted to the Premier League, he is now. He's brilliant now. And I knew he was going to come good in the end. But in the early stage of the Champions League, he wasn't really doing that good in the Premier League. But he was always doing good in the Champions League because the Champions League is more slow tempo and it suits his game. And that's why he was always good in the Champions League. That's why I always thought he would probably do good in the Champions League. As long as we can keep our players fit, yeah, I think we can go far in the Champions League. I'm not sure if we're going to win it, but I think we can go far because the Champions League is a lot more slow. It's a lot more methodical. It's not really like the with the Premier League, you just get roughed up in it. It's a physical, fast-paced league.
The thing is, we all know what Slot moans about his low blocks and all that. And,
no, Man City didn't have a low block and he still lost, so there you go.
I know that, but the majority of the Champions League, they don't play with low blocks. They don't play with low blocks in the Champions League. You know, even if you got like Karabakh, for an example.
Karabakh, that name.
didn't even play with a low block. They went bombard at us, you know. But that's the Champions League for you. That's why we'll probably more tend to win, maybe win we've got more of a chance of winning the flipping Champions League than we do the league.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. But I think we'll go really far.
But with the Premier League, you know, more teams play low blocks, and for some odd reason, we can't break teams down when they play low blocks. And they've been in the league for years and years. Low blocks have been in the league.
I think it's an excuse. I think it's an excuse.
Yeah, it's an excuse because and then we can't somehow break down low blocks. Maybe we just can't put the ball in the back of the net. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why.
You know what I think? I think from the beginning of the season, I think we was cursed. I think from the beginning of the season, we were just cursed from the beginning. Look at that new player we just brought. He's injured. As soon as we buy him, he gets injured. He has to have surgery. There you go. The new centre back we just brought for 60 million. Injured. He got injured. The game, as soon as we purchased him, the next game he got injured. And now he has to have surgery. We're just cursed. This season, Liverpool just been cursed. We just have, man. We've just been cursed from the beginning. And it's just a shame the way the season's planned out. But look, it can still be salvageable. Forget me, it can be salvageable. Now, look at the EFL Cup. Right? This is the Carabao one, yeah?
I think if we're going to salvage our team, we'll go win the Champions League. Again,
FA Cup. Let's go for the FA Cup.
I don't mind an FA Cup, but if you're going to salvage our seed and save our seed, we're going to win the Champions League.
Yeah, let's go for the Carabao. We was actually at that game, the Carabao Cup, and I know he was disappointed. He was very disappointed. We got knocked out in our second, so we won the first one at Southampton, and Crystal Palace we got beat because Slot decided to play kids. He's decided to play kids. zero respect for the tournament. And I think he made a big mistake there. He got overconfident.
The thing is, there's no one playing kid, but if you put kids with no experience in playing senior football, like Engamoa, he had experience playing senior football. He had a great game against Crystal Palace. He had a good game, very very skillful. You know, he was the only one that was actually lighting the crowd up, and Meone was all right. But again, the rest of the team were youth with a lack of senior experience, you know. And when you play a youth team like that, you need a couple of seniors in there to stabilise. I would have put a couple of seniors in there at the back in defence, and maybe Gravenberch or Maka and CDM, something like that, just to stable the ship a little bit. Then you can play a youth. But he just bombarded the youth out there, even the bench. The bench. No Virgil on the bench, no Salah on the bench, no one on the bench.
No.
It was just pure youth. So there you go. He had threw the youth under the bus, let them out to dry on a cold night, right? It was just everything, just a lack of respect for the FA Cup, not FA Cup. Carabao Cup is a decent trophy. A trophy is a trophy.
A trophy is a trophy. I just want a trophy. I want a trophy.
I think if you want to have our thing about saying, I want to save our season, then I think we need to win the Champions League. But I won't mind a trophy this season at this point. I won't mind an FA Cup.
I want a trophy. What are we here for then? We're here to win trophies. This is what we're here for. We're here to win trophies. I hate when people pick and choose trophies. Oh no, we don't want that one. We'll have that one. No. I want trophies this season now. In the position we're in, I want trophies. I know last season I was saying I didn't care about the Carabao Cup because I wanted that league and I knew the league was within range, and I didn't want nothing to upset the league. So I don't care if we went out in the FA Cup. I don't care if we went out in the EFL Cup, and I didn't care if we went out in the Champions League. My mission was to get that 20th league title, and I didn't want nothing to interrupt it. You get me? I didn't want Van Dijk to get injured. I didn't want Konate to get injured in some stupid FA Cup fourth round. You get me? I didn't really care about the FA Cup. I wanted the Prem because I knew it was there for the taking, I knew it was there for the taking. Now this season is completely different. It's different now, isn't it? We're not going to win the Premier League this season. So now I want the trophies. You get me? We're going to win the Prem. Now I want my money. I want my trophies. I want something out of it. You get me? I want something out of the season. Imagine if we finish it, because this could happen, and it's a possibility it could happen. Listen, people say we spent 400 million. No, we never. We spent over just 200 million because we sold a lot of players. To do your maths, so we only spent 200 million. We might have handed over 4, but we got some back because we sold players, innit? So they don't try to be sneaky. Them ones, Liverpool tried to be sneaky and say, "Oh, we spent 400." Not really, because you got it back when you sold players, when you sold Diaz and that, and you sold Nunes, and you sold Kwanzaa, and you sold Kelleher. You got some back. So don't try to be clever. But anyway, this year now we know we ain't going to win the league. I want some trophies. I would love to win the FA Cup. FA Cup is a respected trophy. That's a major, in my opinion. That is a major. It's the oldest club in world football. That is a prestige trophy. The FA Cup is prestige. Now, I would love to win the FA Cup. Give me the FA Cup, man. Give me the FA Cup. Obviously, the one I want is the Champions League. You get me? I want the Champions League. If we finish this season and we win the Champions League, I would love it. 1, because we'd have number 7. Yeah? And 2, it shut all the haters up. Just for 1 second. You know, just for 1 second. And then we can get that parade again. You get me? We can have that parade. Win the Champions League, you get the parade. You get me? This is what I'm talking about, man. Look, I don't know who we got next. I never saw the draw because I know that other teams are playing after, you know, like the qualifying ones. We don't know who we got yet. But I think we're gonna go far in the Champions League. I think we can go far. I think we can at least get to the semis. You know, make a run for it. I just don't want to run into an English team, and I just got a feeling we are, because when you run into an English team, it's like playing in the Premier again, isn't it? I want to play a foreign side. You know, I want to play a foreign side. I don't want to play a Prem side. No, imagine if we played in a Tottenham and they knocked us out. Imagine that.
No.
You know, Our luck, we were winning 1-0, and with 25 minutes to go, we'll go low block. We'll just sit back.
Yeah, too early.
Yeah, too early. This is what happened. So yeah, so we got that one, and obviously the Community Shield we lost as well. So don't want to go with that one. Yeah, we lost to the Community Shield.
I don't know.
Crystal Palace. So there you go. See that, but that Premier League record, that is not good for a team like Liverpool. Just not good. So we'll see what happens. So guys, let me know total what's going on. What you think about this weekend?
Well, 8:15 kickoff, isn't it?
I don't know.
8:15 kickoff. It don't really matter what kickoff is. Look, I personally think we're gonna get a win. That's me. I personally think we're gonna get a win, but I won't be surprised if we lose either. But I personally think we're gonna get a win.
Do you really think we're gonna win this game?
At the end of the day, we're gonna be a bit weak at the back because we haven't got Sabo now. We haven't got Sabo in midfield either. So I don't know about Gomez if he's even fit enough to start. I want to see Ramsey there, but it's just I don't know what we do. We've got a great set of players. But we just can't get the job done. I don't know what style we're doing. I don't know. If we're sitting back and countering, I seriously don't know. But defensively is going to be our problem. And you know what? That might be the reason why we lose the game. I think we could get a result, maybe a draw.
I think we're gonna lose.
But our defense is very weak at the moment, man. And when your defense is weak, you're going to lose games. Yeah, that's what I reckon.
I think we're gonna lose. I really think we're gonna lose. I'm just being honest. I think we're gonna lose the game. Sunderland is the only team in the Premier League that hasn't been beaten at home.
Yeah.
And we're going down to We're going up to Sunderland. Well, it's down actually. We're going down to Sunderland, and we're going in their territory, not in our territory. It's gonna be a hostile crowd, and I think we're gonna get beat. I really do. I think we're really gonna get beat. I'm just being honest. I'm not gonna come out and say that we're gonna win 2-1 because that's not the truth, isn't it? I'm feeling that we're gonna get beat. I think we're gonna get beat, and I think we're gonna get beat. It's not gonna be like they're not gonna smack us up. I think they're gonna win something like 3-2. I think we'll score a couple, but I think they'll beat us. Because you know what's going to happen, right? The reason why I think we're going to get beat is because I think the confidence in the team is at their lowest. Virgil was talking about in an interview the other day. He was saying that the confidence is low. And after the game, when we got beat by Man City, he tried to galvanise the team, started to speak to the team, and they look dejected. Our season is falling apart. It is falling apart. The players have got no confidence. Virgil looks like he's ready to quit. You know, it looks like he's ready to quit.
Yeah.
Konate's trying his best. You know, Kirkes has been absolutely outstanding for us the past couple of weeks. Big up to Kirkes. Brilliant. But I'm afraid we've got two right backs, which I really rate highly. Really highly. With Connor Bradley and Frimpong. And I'm afraid we're missing them as well. And it's a shame that they are injury prone. We've got two injury prone right backs. You're just gonna call it the way it is. I love Frimpong and I want him to start our football club. I think he's absolutely outstanding football player. When Salah went on his AFCON, he stepped up and he got us goals and we look threatening going forward. And we had Connor Bradley as well, but they're not there anymore. They're both injured. How many times has Connor Bradley been injured in his young career? How many times has Frimpong been injured and he's only been here half of the season and he's been injured twice? You know, twice. And it's a shame. And I really hope that Frimpong gets through it. You get me? I'm not sure about Connor Bradley. He's definitely on the suspect list. That guy. He's like he's never here. Have you noticed he's never here? Who was a player like that again? Who was that player that was always injured? I forgot his name now. But there was huh?
Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Yeah, he was. There was another one as well. But that it seemed like he was never there. He was always injured. Anyway, yeah. That's it. Naby Keita. That was another one. Good player, but always injured. Nah, I tell you, who was the worst one? What's his name? Spanish. He's Spanish, isn't it? What's his name? Oh, he was a midfielder. What's his name? I forgot his name now. Thiago. See, Thiago, God-given talent. He was born with a football in his crib. I know he was. I reckon when he was born, he had a football in his crib, in his cutty. You get me? We call it in England the cutty. Yeah. That guy was so talented, and I loved him. I did, but guess what? Injury prone. There's no point having all them skills if you're injury prone. There's no point. I love Frimpong. I still think there's a chance for Frimpong. He needs to adjust to the Premier League as well, because he's come for the German league and he needs to adjust to our league. You get me? But Conor Bradley, the suspect, is out on. I don't know about Conor Bradley, man. I don't know about Conor Bradley. You know, because he's getting injured too much. Too much, Toto.
Yeah.
In my opinion. There's one here. Big up to Gareth McKennan. Remember, guys, smack the like buttons. We've got 6 likes at the moment. Big up to you guys. I wish Slot was sacked. LOL. No chance Liverpool beating Sunderland. Nah, not necessarily, bro. Thanks for joining us. Like the video. Thanks for your positivity. Listen, I don't think we're going to beat Sunderland. I don't think we are. That's just me being honest. I don't think we're going to beat Sunderland. I just don't think we are. Especially when I saw that record. I haven't been the only team in the Premier League that's never been beaten at home.
Yeah.
You know. And are Liverpool the team to do it now? Szoboszlai's not there. Szoboszlai was our anchor. Szoboszlai was our he was our runner.
The thing is, he's gonna go.
And he's gone.
He's gonna go with the same lineup, the same old lineup.
We know it's gonna be worse though.
Salah and Gakpo on the wings.
Who's gonna have him right back?
Probably Ender.
Let's talk about the team now. I'm not gonna put it up on the screen. I don't do that anymore. It's just you know what I mean. Just whatever. Now okay. Goalkeeper, we've got Alisson, isn't it? Who's going to be the left back? Kirkes?
Yeah.
So we've got Kirkes in the left back. We've got the 2 centre halves. We've got Van Dijk and Konate. Who we having right back?
Probably Ender.
You can't have Endo in the right back.
We did that before.
That's suicide.
If you don't go with Callum Ramsey, all season he could have went with Callum Ramsey.
I think he's going to put Curtis Jones there.
Yeah, because you played there before, didn't you?
Yeah, I think Curtis Jones will play there.
It's either Endo or Curtis Jones, man. They're not proper right back. Stop playing them there. Just play not Endo. Play Ramsey there. He's our proper right back we've got. But you don't want to play him. Yeah, that's it. Right back winner for me. I think Endo right back.
Yeah, go.
I think the 2 centre backs, of course, are going to be normal. Virgil Ibu, Kirkes left back. So that's the back 4. Kirkes, Virgil Ibu. I would say Curtis Jones there. McAllister and Gravenberch, same old. You know, he's not going to change his ways, is he? Gakpo on the wing, Salah on the right hand side, Vets in the middle, Nekatika in that striker as a 9.
Yeah, that's how it's going to be. But definitely the right back is definitely going to be, I think it's going to be Curtis Jones. So what did you say for the midfield? McAllister?
And Gravenberch.
Yeah, so we got McAllister, Gravenberch. We'll have Verts in the 10. You'll have Salah on the right. Ekitike is a striker. Left wing, we have Gakpo. Yeah. But Curtis Jones, for me, he's probably going to go right back. In my opinion, I think he's going to go the right back, Toto.
Yeah.
You know, it's the obvious choice, isn't it? He's going to go right back. So, yeah, let's see what happens then. See what happens. So, what's your score prediction? Ask you again.
My score prediction, I reckon, I say draw. I'll say draw for me.
I'm just checking it's on here.
I'll
I think
say.
we're gonna. Well,
I think regarding our poor form, we're going away. I just see a draw or a loss, but I think draw for me. I just don't see how we're going to win this game. Sunderland's undefeated at home, and it's not an easy place to come to either. Because every time we get against Sunderland, we win against Sunderland. It's a tough game. It's a close game. We've seen us at Sunderland, so it's either like 1 goal, 2 goals between us. And especially this season, facing them again, I don't know what's going to happen. I think we're going to get. I think it's going to be a draw, me, but I won't be supposed to get bombarded.
we're low blocked.
Yeah, then we complain about low blocks that we can't break them down.
Yeah. News just coming from Dave Cup 2 minutes ago. Open talks with Mohamed Salah now. I heard this yesterday about Mohamed Salah about going there because I think Ronaldo's leaving, and I think he fell out with the club, and there's talks that he's gonna go there, Mohamed Salah, and they can still buy him, by the way, because they can buy him now still because their transfer window's still open. Al Hati, the Saudis.
Yeah.
So I think Liverpool should take this. They're going to pay big money for him, and I think they should take him. I think his time at Liverpool's done now. Mohamed Salah. Respect to Mohamed Salah, has been one of the best players ever to play in the Premier League. A certified legend for Liverpool. Should have got at least 2 Ballon d'Ors by now, and he got disrespected. But I think if we're going to let him go now, if we're going to let him go, it's got to be now, innit? Slot don't like him. Don't care if he comes out and says in the press conference that we've made up. Nah, he don't like him. Managers don't forget, do they? They never forget. So I think we should take that money. That side of money. Take that side of money and buy 2 world-class wingers or 2 great wingers. You get me? The money we get from Mohamed Salah, we could buy 2 great wingers. You know that, innit?
Yeah.
And that's what we should do with that money. And I think it's time for him. I think he's going to go because he's having talks with the innit? So obviously they're allowing him to do it, innit? So, and he's still in contract, but they're allowing him to do it. You get me? So I think he's going to go. I do. I think when that gets sorted, I think Liverpool will sell him. And then, in the summer, I think Liverpool, you remember in the summer just gone, we spent all that money on them players.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do it again. In the summer. This is the second half now. Because remember they said there was going to be in 3 stages. Stage 1's already happened. This is going to be stage 2 in the summer. And the year after, that's going to be stage 3. That's what they're going to do. They're going to spend big. And I think the money they get from Salah, they could use that to buy 2 good wingers, in my opinion, Toto.
Yeah, we've got to buy wingers and we've got to stock up on defence as well because Salah's getting older. We need wingers. He's not going to play in Gamora, is he? So, and he's not really a youth-focused manager. So I expect we should be stocking up on wingers.
Like the video, guys. Like the video. Go ahead, Toto.
I think we should be stocking up on wingers, of course. We need a new backup right winger and a backup left winger.
Mm.
We need a CDM, a destroyer, and then we need centre backs. We need centre backs. Backup centre backs. But I think centre backs first, then CDMs, then your wingers.
One of the comments said it's long overdue. He's been a shadow of himself. Can't keep up with the pace of the game now. Zero productivity. He's still one of the greatest players. I totally agree. It's long overdue. It's time for Salah to leave now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get that money. And when we get that money, you buy 2 bombing wingers, left and right. That's what we need. It's okay, Paul Downey. And we're just talking about some news coming in about Al Hetiyad. That they're in talk with Salah. And I was just explaining to Toto, I said I think this is the best time now for him to go. I think we'll get good money for him. And I think the money that we get for him, we can buy 2 banging wingers, left and right wingers. And there might be a little bit of changeover for a central defense and midfielder. You never know. We could buy 2 wingers for 40 million. Yeah. We'll have, that's 40 million each, or one for 35, isn't it? One for 40 million. You'll have change left over. We can buy a DM. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Simple as we buy a DM. The money we're going to get for that, they're paying money, man. They're paying big money for Salah. And I think they'll pay 150. I think they'll pay 150. They will pay him the amount of money he's going to make them in revenue. Mohamed Salah. And he's a Muslim as well. Go over there. Over there. He's going to be the poster boy, isn't it? He was the new poster boy when Finky leaves. When Cristiano Ronaldo leaves, he'll be the poster boy. They've been wanting Salah for a long time. You get me?
Yeah.
They bring in Salah. Yeah. They give us 150. We go out and buy 2 bad boy wingers, and I totally agree with you, bro. Totally agree with you. Totally agree. I've been saying this guy's name for ages. So we're bringing him, and we're bringing Barcola. We're bringing 2 bad boy wingers, and with the rest of the money, we're going to buy a DM. Very simple, really. Very simple.
We have to, because if we don't stock up,
he's gonna go for more than 70 million. He's gonna go for more than that. They're gonna pay more than that.
Yeah.
They're paying at least 100 minimum. And even if we get a 100, we can buy Barcola and Oslo. Both of them. Them 2. You get them in the Liverpool team. Left and right winger, you get me? Get 2 wingers. With the money you get from the Mohamed Salah, you get them 2 wingers and we're flying. And then what we do then, yeah? We're going to buy our next defender, and we buy a CDM. We buy a defensive midfielder. That's what we need, a defensive midfielder. We haven't got a defensive midfielder. We have got one, but it's Endo, and I think it's time for him to go as well. I think it's time for Endo to go as well.
Because you won't
yeah.
I don't see him getting any games.
No, but it's time for him to go. He's not gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna play him, is it? No point having him if he's not gonna play him. It's just, you know what I mean.
I'm just questioning that letting Ngomaro on loan, or are they only on loan because they're not getting any games?
Nah. I think I ain't letting them go on loan.
But they're not getting any games. I don't see how they're going to get any games. One time we had 1 winger option.
Yeah.
He shifted Verts onto the left.
100. Yeah. One camera. Okay.
Is one time when he had 1 winger option, then he went with Verts on the left instead. So he's refusing to play the youth there. There's time they had 1 right back option, but then he put Dominic there. You put Dominic there at the right back. You know, just stuff like that. Give these kids a chance. Give these kids minutes in games. Because they'll get frustrated as well. You know, the human of the day, they've got senior contract. They're not getting senior minutes. They're going to say, what's the point of me being here? What's the point of me?
And Gamo's not going nowhere. Just saw the contracts. He's not going nowhere. I think they will get played. I think they're going to get played this season, but probably towards the end of the season. Because obviously he's scared now. He thinks he's not going to get Champions League. I don't think we are going to get Champions League. That's just my opinion. I don't think we're going to get Champions League. And I think we're going to lose on tomorrow. I just don't think we're going to get Champions League. I think the fight has been booted out of the players. There's no fight left in the players. They've got nothing left. But why would Arsenal want to leave Bayern Munich? Nah. Because he's coming to Liverpool, because Liverpool are a bigger club. That's why. Liverpool a bigger club. That's why he wants to come to Liverpool. Because he's going to come into a team that's got Virgil van Dijk. I think Kanate is going to stay, in my opinion. We're going to have Florian Wirtz. Yeah, we're going to have Oslo, and we're also going to have Barcola. Barcola is going to be the left winger. Barcola will come into the team and he'll rotate with Gakpo. Gakpo will eventually become a squad player, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He'll become a squad player. He'll come on and be that impact player. When we bring in Barcola is not coming into the team to be a squad player. Okay, fair enough. Your opinion, bro.
Yeah.
Big up. We value all opinions here, bro. But remember, we've got 12 people watching. Can you please smack that like button? Big up to everybody watching. Like the video. It goes a long way. It helps us. I think Mo Salah, I think we can get at least 100 million for Mo Salah. So what we do now, we sell Mo Salah because that's Saudis are interested in. They're speaking to Salah now. What we do, we get that 100 million, we buy Barcola and Aslai, and that's it. And then what we do then, we go and buy a DM, Adam Wharton. In my opinion, he could play that role. And then we'll be flying. And then obviously we need to get a centre back as well. We need to get another centre back. Well, no, we just brought one, but we needed to get another one. And that's it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, just a few tweaks. That's all we need, a few tweaks on this team. I think Jones will go as well. And that's what we're going to get. That Adam Wharton will replace him with a bit of DM.
Yeah.
I think he's going as well. I think he's fell out with... What now?
I think Adam Wharton will be
Good.
Will be good for us. He will be very, very good for us. Adam Wharton will be. And we do need CD when we brought a DM in Hages. You know, we need a 6 at the end of the day. Gravenberch is not playing as good as he used to be, and McAllister ain't playing good as he used to be. Let's just call it the fact here.
McAllister's legs have gone.
And Gravenberch hasn't been performing well either. Both of them have been performing well. Not that it was last season. Definitely, especially McAllister. Because Gravenberch has been having good performances in spells. You know, here and there, good performances, decent performances. Of course, not as good last season, but decent performances in selection of games. But McAllister, on the other hand, all season he's been terrible, and he still hasn't been played. He's still being played. Jones, Endo on the bench, he's still not being played. You know, we need another DM. We need someone improvement to that position. If you're not performing, you need to be benched. But again, he won't put Jones there. And he will 99% of the time won't put Endo there.
Nah, Endo's gonna be so. He's not gonna. Wow, he's gonna come a point where we're gonna have no players left, and he's gonna have to play Endo in it.
Oh, he'll find a way.
Just like he'll have to play Angamoa.
He'll probably try to put Verts in CDM. He's done crazy things before. He had Engamoa, the only left winger. He put Verts there instead. We had no right back to set from Cameron Ramsey, but he put Dominic there. He literally shifted a midfielder to right back, and then when we had no right back at all, he put Curtis Jones there.
I know. Well, Curtis Jones is going to be playing on tomorrow in right back because we've got no right backs left. Because Dummer and Dummer, Hughes and Edwards decided not to reinforce the team. He thought this would be fine. Oh yeah, we've lost 2 right backs, but we'll be fine. So Dummer and Dummer done it again. You remember when he came into the team? One man shouldn't have too much power. And now you're seeing it. One man should never have too much power. Everybody praised Edwards when he came to the team. Everyone's gone, oh, he could. The way our fan base was talking about Hughes and Edwards, it's like they could walk on water. They couldn't do no wrong. They could walk into a room, yeah, put their hand on you, and you'd be a millionaire in seconds. They thought it was like an angel. They thought it was king. But what now? They do the round the table. Nobody cares about the round the table. We all know it's a PR stunt. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the round the table. We knew it was all set up. We knew it was all calculated. You got the woman from Sky to come over and do the interview. Nobody cared. We all knew it was crap. It is what it is. We all knew it was all made up. Nobody listens here. No one cares. How about you go and buy defenders instead of doing round the table? Smirking your stupid grin off your face. How about you go and buy... How about you help out Slot, yeah, and buy him a defender to help us out? Because soon as Virgil van Dijk gets injured, touch wood, or Kanate, any of them two get injured, it's over. You can go kiss the Champions League goodbye. You can go and kiss the FA Cup goodbye. And I don't even think, yeah, you know what? I don't even think that we're even going to get the Champions League position. I said this about a month ago. I think we're going to be fighting for Conference League, and I'm honest. It hurts me to say, but I'm honest. You know me, Toto. I'm never going to sugarcoat nothing on this channel. The way we're playing at the moment, we'll be fighting to get into the Conference League. Fighting to get in the Conference League.
Look,
but Dummer and Dummer, Hughes and Edwards, doesn't want to buy a defender. Go ahead.
We didn't buy enough defenders. It is what it is. Like it just says there. The signings we made: Isak, attacker; Vert, attacker; Ekitike, attacker; Kirkes, defender. But again, nowadays you see CDMs come back into that position to cover off for the fullbacks. The fullbacks are not like the old fullbacks. We need CDM, we need destroyer who can fit in that pocket, like we had with Flacco. You know, so Ekatike attacker, Kirkes fullback, Frimpong more attacker. He's more using attacker now as in right wing. So effectively, we only put one defender so far. Leone is a defender. Freddie Woodman is again the keeper. Harvey Davis, I don't know who he is. From Crawley Town, get another loan. Maione brought up from the under-21 squad, and Angamoa brought up from the under-21 squad. So effectively, this season we only got maybe one proper defender, and maybe Frimpong. Frimpong's not really a defender though, is he? He's more like a winger. So, and Kirkes is like a wing back as well. So we brought one like proper defender, like a sit back defender. This is why we need. This is why we need a destroyer. We need a CDM who can sit back and create. You know, like we did with Flacco, like Flacco did. Yeah, a player similar to that. You know, to that caliber. We didn't buy enough defenders. We brought one centre back. That's all we buyed. If we're on about centre backs now, we brought one centre back out of all the attackers. Not enough defence. Not enough centre backs. Not enough DMs. Not enough. You know, we have to be solid at the back, or we're not going to get anywhere. We need a CDM. Gravenberch is like an attacker when he goes forward. You know, McAllister is a ghost. He looks lazy, McAllister. He looks out of it. We need someone there. Or we're not going to be solid anymore. We're not solid now. Never mind. We're not solid now.
Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, people can blame Slot all they want, yeah. I'm not saying he's not to blame partly, but he's not fully to blame. I like Arne Slot.
Fully to blame, no.
I like Arne Slot. And I know when he speaks in the interviews, he comes across arrogant. That's just the way it is. He's Dutch. If you actually go to Holland, I've been to Netherlands so many times. I've travelled there. I've studied partly there. I know people there. I talk to people there, all around Europe, yeah. And I tell you something about the Dutch. They're like that. That's what they are. They don't understand the English humour. That's all it is. And I think people pick him up wrong. You know, when he says certain stuff, people pick him up wrong. At the end of the day, yeah, you can tell the guy ain't sleeping. Every time you see him, he looks older, man.
No.
Every time you see Arne Slot, man, my man looks old. You know, when he come in with his all fresh face, that fresh face is gone. He's gone.
Bombo card.
That's what I see when Arne Slot every time I see him in the... Anyway, look. Paul, Mr. What's his name? My man keeps talking about things he's not going to come to buy Liverpool. They said that about Florian Wirtz. They said that he was going to go to Man City and Bayern Munich. Remember when I said that? Oh, yeah, he was going to, but he never came to Liverpool. All it takes is to give him the right money, the right project, yeah? And he could probably say to him, look, when you come to our club, we're going to bring this player in, we're going to bring Barcola, we're going to bring more players in, and he might, you know, you never know.
Yeah. Money
talks, bro. And bullshit walks. That's how I look at it.
I just think United got all of the players. Really think.
You know how United got them players overpaid with the wages?
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Sorry.
Because, you know, the wages that they're paying a lot of wages and they're paying a lot of money to these players. Why would they reject that? If they're paying over the odds, maybe paying double what the wages are. You know, that's what United are, because United are in crap. And they're still in crap now. You know? And you might get United fans, you know, celebrating over a 4-win streak. How the standards have dropped, you know? But Man United are still in the crapper now. And they were last season, but it's still pull players in. Because they're paid over the money talks in football. It's a business. Of course, you got the love of the game. But let's face it, as a personal man, you want your money, don't you? Money talks in this football business. So, you know, we'll see what it is. We'll see what.
So we've got people in the chat room now. Then let's go through the chat. Yeah, he's like my shit. Yeah, big up, man. Subscribe now. There you go. Paul Downey. Oh, he's talking to Paul Downey.
I think they're talking to you.
Harvey, mate. What's your point? Oh, he's talking. He's having a conversation with him. Just keep it respectful, guys, in the chat room. That's all we ask. We're all Liverpool fans at the end of the day. Even non-Liverpool fans want to come in here and have a conversation. Just be respectful. We don't care. You know, it's all football at the end of the day. It's not the end of the world. It's not our life. We all get on with our life when the football game finishes. When we turn off the computer, we get on with our life and we do our thing, innit? Life's more important than football, let's face it. Now people say, oh, football's more important than life. Don't be stupid. If you didn't have a life, you couldn't watch football, you dummy. The vocabulary of certain people, it just baffles me how they got through high school. And they probably didn't even get through high school, they probably wagged it. Anyway, that's another word. We got the highest wage bill in the Prem. Have we? No, we haven't. I thought that was Man United. We got the highest wage bill. How? I don't believe that. I thought it was Man United or Man City, one of them. Or Chelsea, probably. Chelsea sells his women's team and then buy it back. That's how they beat the Chelsea are great, you know. Yeah, of course. I know. I'm just saying, whoever comes in, I'm not on about you, bro. I'm not on about you, bro. I'm on about people that come in, like new people. If you're debating with someone, just keep it respectful. Yeah, exactly. You know what the pull factor is? It's the Premier League. I know Liverpool's one of the biggest clubs in the world. Yeah, for me, it's the biggest club in the world. Yeah, Sky Sports. It's about the Prem. But it's not the Prem players want to be in the best league in the world, yeah? The players want to come to the Prem as well, you get me? Let's face it, nobody cares about let's just face it, yeah? Nobody cares about the Bundesliga. You know why nobody cares about the Bundesliga? Because the same team wins it every season. That's what nobody cares about the Spanish league. If you take out Bayern Munich, you take out Real Madrid and Barcelona in that Spanish league, no one's going to care. Look at the Premier League, how exciting the Premier League. The top 10 teams are all exciting to watch. And they're all battling. This is why our league is the best league in the world. You think that Real Madrid could ever walk into our league and win the league every year? No. They will get smacked up. You know what I mean? They will get smacked up. So with Barcelona, they get smacked up. You think Lewandowski is 37 years of age. He will go down as one of the greatest goal scorers in football history. His records speak for himself. You cannot deny that fact. But you think that Lewandowski could ever do what he's doing now in the Premier League at 37? You are off your rocker if you think that. You're off your rocker. This is why a lot of them players, when they get a bit older, they go to the Italian league and they go to the Spanish league because you know why? It's more slow tempo. Your Premier League, you ain't going to do that in the Premier League, Lewandowski at his age. Now, 10 years ago, yeah, but not now. Not now. This is why you can prolong your career. When you're in Spain, you got the warm weather, slow tempo, Italian football as well, slow tempo. If you want to fall asleep, just watch the Italian league. Easy, you'll be out in 5 minutes. Big up. Oi, don't, oi, you know what their diet, the championship, yeah. Their diet consists of pie chips, yeah, and a can of Coke. That's all you need. They eat that pie and chips, you know what to do, right? Someone told me this the other day. Someone told me this the other day, yeah. Right? Before they come out, yeah, before they come out of the football pitch, yeah, they get the pie and chips down them, yeah, and a can of Coke. That's all they need. And that will get them through. The championship is probably the hardest league in England. You know how hard that league is to get out of it. It's hard. There's a lot of animals, a lot of vultures down there. Look at Coventry. Look how long Coventry been taking. Look how long Coventry, right, has took to get back into the top flight. It took them, 30 years? 25 years at least. When's the last time Coventry was in the Premier League?
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, Coventry, I heard that Coventry was a good team. I don't remember, but that's what I heard. But they're about to come back in, innit? Who's managing it now? Lampard, innit? So Lampard's going to bring them up now. So it'll be Lampard. Who else is coming up? Leicester's not coming up, are they? They're staying down there, innit? Yeah? Leicester went down there, and I thought they was going to come back up. I don't even follow the championship, you know, but I don't think they're doing good. There you go. There you go. He knows. He knows. That's all you need, man. Pie, chips, yeah, and gravy. Pie, chips, and gravy. Remember the boys, Austin Powers? I want my belly. 3 balls in first. Oh. What was I? Do you think our wingers are doomed? Yeah. If you refer to this, if you like Ekitike, right? I like Ekitike. But you know Ekitike, I think I was talking to Toto the other day, innit? And I was saying to Toto, with Ekitike, you go, you know, Paul Downey. Yeah. You can't beat the pucker pie though, bro. You know the pucker pie? The pucker pie is the one, bro. Pucker pie, man. Can't beat steak and kidney, pucker pie, or steak. The mushroom one's nice as well. The mushroom one is nice though, but it has to be pucker pie. Yeah, the wingers, yeah, you know the wingers, yeah? The wingers, I'll do, yeah. Remember talking about Ekitike? With Ekitike, I think he's cold, yeah, brilliant striker, yeah. But Ekitike, for me, he's better off scoring, you know, when he has to run back a bit and then he comes up and does his thing and then scores. With Isak, when I look at Isak is more of a lethal striker. He's a kind of guy, he sits around the penalty box, waits for the ball and just boom, in straight away. Ekitike is the kind of one, he likes to take players on, innit? Come off from the left, drift in and then score. That's the difference between them. They're both strikers, but they're different, if you know what I mean. Isak is more of a lethal weapon. As soon as that ball comes to me, wait, he's like a poacher. Isak is. He's like a poacher. Cameron went dodgy there. He's like a poacher. Yeah, you know that Paul Downey, man. Big up. Big up, bro. Yeah, man. And that's what we're gonna talk. That's what we're gonna talk about, man. I'm gonna be heading off in a minute. I don't know where Toto's going. Oh yeah. How's it going, bro? Big up to the channel. Welcome to the channel as well. Are you Polish, bro? Are you Polish? Is that a Polish name? Sounds like a Polish name to me. Kwanzaa, Wanda. Sounds like a Polish name, innit?
Yeah, it does kind of.
Yeah, man. But yeah. Now, Gakpo. That's why I reckon if we bring it, I think we're gonna look with South Salah. We're bringing Osley. We're bringing what's his name? I forgot his name again. I just got in my head.
Water.
No, we get the 2 wingers. We bring Osley. We bring in Barcola. Barcola will play where Gakpo is, and Gakpo will be a rotation player. I think Gakpo will hold bench next season. I think he will. And I think Barcola will be on the left, Osley will be on the right. The way we get our 2 wingers with South Salah, we get our 2 wingers.
Yeah, I think we should focus on CDM first. So
but we have to get 2 wingers. We need wingers.
Oh yeah,
we got no wingers. I don't look at Gakpo as a winger. He's an inside forward.
Yeah.
Gakpo's not a winger, man. He's an inside forward. That's why cutting Gakpo, man. He's not an out and out winger. You know, a touchline winger was going to run up them bylines. That is not Gakpo. Gakpo, when he does that, he looks awkward when he does it. He always falls on the floor. Have you noticed when he always falls on the floor?
There's times where he can be through on goal.
Yeah.
Like clear through on goal where it's just a one tapper where you can just shoot it first time. But he just cuts in every time. And then when he cuts in so slowly. Then the defensive line's already there. Then it's a less chance of going in there. I'm
not getting rid of Gakpo. Gakpo is a good squad player. He's the kind of guy, come on, when you need a goal, and he'll get you that goal. He'll get you the goal. He's versatile. He can put him on the wing like he can play them, but it's not his. He's an inside forward in my opinion. He's not a touchline winger. He's not like Diaz who used to run at them bylines and do this thing. That's what Ngamo is, and that's what thing is going to be Barcola, and that's what Oslo is going to be on the right hand side where he's going to replace Salah. But what we'll do, I think Salah's going to go. We're going to get that money, We're going to get our 2 wingers, and then what we'll do then, we'll buy a DM, we'll buy Adam Wharton, bring him in, sell Curtis Jones, and get 1 more centre back, and we'll be ready to go. We'll be ready to go, and we'll have our squad play. We'll have all our team back. We'll have the defender we lost his quad. He's gonna be back. What's his name? No, what's his name? The Italian one. We'll have him. He's gonna be back soon, and I'll be out for the book next season. And we'll have a good bench.
Yeah.
We'll have a good bench, man. It is what it is, isn't it? But we're gonna do our thing. So we've got 7 likes, guys. We're gonna be heading off now. If you ever like the video, like it. Big up to Paul Downey. If you fancy, if anyone wants to come in the WhatsApp group, let us know now. We've got a WhatsApp group. I can give you the link to the new WhatsApp group. If you wanna come in, let me know and I'll give you the link right now. You can come and join the WhatsApp group. And that goes for you, Bizzle, as well, and all the other one, the Polish guy. Leo, that's it, Leo. I'm crap with names, bro. He's been at the team that long. I forgot his name, bro. Leone. So we'll have Leone back next season, and he'll be there as well. So we still need to buy one more centre back, one more. Just if we're gonna go for the league next year, we're gonna try and make a goal for it. We need a big squad. We can't have a light squad. Not good enough. Because as soon as you get injured, it's over. It's over. But we need 2 wingers. We need a DM, and we need a centre back. After that, I don't care what he gets, as long as he gets them 2 wingers for Salah. The money you get for Salah, you get your 2 wingers. We buy a DM, buy another centre back, and we were ready to go. That's it. But before we go, I want to say one thing. Thumbs up if you think that Arne Slot's going to be here in January, next season. Or thumbs down if you don't think he's going to be. So I want to see the thumbs in the chat room. Quick. What's the score? What people are saying? Yeah, big up, bro.
Big up.
So we had 14 votes. I put the thing up and it says, "Do Liverpool win?" And the votes are in. I'll start the poll. The votes are in. And it says, yes, 57%, no, 43%, and there was 14 votes. So that was the polls. So we've got one here, thumbs down. Everyone's got thumbs. Andy Royal, big up to Andy Royal as well. He says thumbs down. He don't think Slot's going to be here. Bizzle. He says no as well. Yeah, might be. We'll see what happens. That's the votes that are coming. That was the votes for the poll. Yeah, so guys, we're heading off. Do you want the WhatsApp group link? Just let me know now before we go offline. We've got a WhatsApp group, Liverpool WhatsApp group. If you want the link, I'll give you the link now. You got 1 minute before we go offline, and I'll give you the link now. You can join the WhatsApp group. Yeah, big up to you, bro. Always. Big up to you. Thanks for joining. At least we had an entertaining one today, innit?
Yeah.
We had an entertaining one today. We've got 10 people watching, yeah? We've got 7 likes. If you've just joined us, we've got 10 people watching. Hit that like button. Smack that like button. Yeah, I think we're going to lose it, bro. I think we're going to lose 3-2. That was my score prediction. What was yours again, total, for the people that don't know?
2-2.
Total score prediction 2-2. I think we're going to lose 3-2. I think we're gonna lose. I just got this little feeling. I think we're gonna lose. And plus, we haven't got Szoboszlai. We've lost our runner. Remember, we got a straight red card. He's not playing, so we've lost our runner. The team looks so much different when Szoboszlai is not in the team. You can notice it straight away.
I think our defense is just crap as a whole. And that's, even if Sabo's not there, you should still have a solid foundation defense. When you have a house, you get the foundations. You want to have a solid foundation, then you have the house to fall down. And it feels like with Liverpool, it seems like the house is about to fall down. We haven't got a strong foundation, we haven't got a strong base. And this is why we're losing games. That's me, in my opinion, because we need to buy defenders. We've got to buy. There's still a lot to work in this team. It's a good transfer window, but there's still a lot of work needs to be done, and we never addressed it. Waited too long. We starting centre backs this January. I just don't understand why we didn't sign anyone,
even a loan.
I don't flipping care. I just want to sign someone. I want to sign a centre back, and we didn't even bother. It's just a stupid decision, and that's the sporting directors.
I'll call them dumber and dumber. Hughes and Edwards.
They come back to the club. Oh yeah,
I'm hard.
Hugo Evans is back. What have they done? What the flip have they done? Nothing.
Let's get these. Hold on.
No, they've done absolutely nothing. They went too top heavy, too much attack, didn't think about the back. So that's the thing. Too much attack, but too much forwards. Should have bought maybe we should have maybe kept a striker. You know what? Because when Nunes left and who else left? Jota sadly passed away. No. We should have bought two strikers like we did. Two strikers, cool. And then we should have looked at our wingers. We've got Gakpo and Engamo, but Engamo's a youth player. Arne Slot's not really a youth player manager. It's okay. Let's buy a left winger. We've got Salah and Kayes as backup. If we didn't buy a right winger, I wouldn't be too bothered. But get a versatile winger that can play both sides. And that's signing, you know, because Kayes went start signing because he would have played him. We've got a winger there, but we're not using him, so he's out of the picture. I see McMacker's not up to scratch. Gravenberch weren't really up to good performances. So we should have brought CDM to cover. Our centre-backs were lacking. Gomez is injury prone. Leone's out for the season. So effectively, we've got one centre-back. And we should have brought at least two or three. Three centre-backs we should have brought. There's so much work to be done on this team. There's so much work to be done on this team that needs addressing. Of course, we've got Kirkers and Robbo, Frimpong, and Bradley. Of course, Bradley's injured. But again, we've got players who can play there, right? We're not solid enough. Simple. And we haven't brought enough depth. We need depth in the squad.
Yeah. So look, we're just gonna stay positive. I'm just putting a link to the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah. About tomorrow's, I'm not expecting anything good. I think we're gonna get a point of that. But look, if we somehow and go absolutely smash up Sunderland, then I'll be, you know what? I'll come out and say I'm wrong because, to be honest, I don't really care if I'm wrong or not. I don't really care. I'll come out and say I'm wrong. It's not a big deal. But yeah, if we do win against Sunderland, fair play.
Look, we all want to win. We all want to win.
Yeah.
We all want to win.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, right, I'm with the manager. So I'm still with the manager. I'm going to see what happens in the summer. If they get rid of him, they get rid of him. If they keep him, they keep him. But I'm still with the manager at the moment. I think they left him short in January. They should at least bring a loan in. I know there was after some loan, and then it fell through, innit? The team didn't want to get rid of this player. That could have just been PR crap, though, innit? Could have been just PR crap.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. But about the Mo Salah thing, I think that's got some credibility behind it. And I think Mo Salah, I think it's time for him to go now. And I think big up to Mo Salah, he's a legend, but it is what it is, isn't it? I think we should get that money and buy the two wingers, like I said. The two wingers.
Yeah.
So that's it then. Big up to everyone. Hope you like the stream. The link for the WhatsApp group is in the chat room. If you haven't joined the WhatsApp group, the link is there. Remember, guys, the link is there for the WhatsApp group. That is the link on there, and you get to the WhatsApp group. We've got a nice WhatsApp group, friendly people, banter, it's all banter. And I think someone's joined now, let me guess. Yeah, someone's joined anyway. But big up, there's a WhatsApp group. Big up to everyone. So that's it, man. See you later, guys. Enjoy the rest of the video. We will be back tomorrow. The Liverpool game, remember, tomorrow. And we're going to do the player line review after. It's going to be late, though. It's going to be around about 11 o'clock. So if you're around at 11 o'clock, guys, come and join us. It's going to be around about 10. Now it's going to be about 11 p.m. UK time. So the game finishes about 10ish. We'll be going on around about 11. Okay? So big up to everyone. See you later, guys. Big up to the man then. Big up to the woman then. This is for you, for the entertainment. See you later, Toto.
See you later.
Big up to the people, man. Big up.
Arne Slot is my daddy. He spanks me every time I manage against him. He literally picked me up, put me upside down and spanked me. No Diddy.